Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. We are back with another live show. It is our preview for our game on Monday against West Ham. We're still waiting on the West Ham fan coming in. I think he's having a few problems at the moment, but hopefully he can still try and join us. Just bear with me. He's just asked me to send a new link. Okay, sorry, just bear with me here, guys. But anyway, guys, Mason, are we looking forward to the game on Monday? You're on mute, by the way.
I didn't realize I was on freaking mute. I'm not too bad.
That's good. Good. Well, guys, if you enjoy the show, hit the thumbs up. It's really probably get the likes so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. So please do remember to hit the likes if you do enjoy tonight's show. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy the content, what comes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. Just help me the channel grow. And, of course, hit the bell notification. It just let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. If you want to give a donation to the channel, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button if you all remember the channel you were pointing to a prize draw. Just nip in the comments quickly. Good evening, Wacky. Good evening, Julie. I had to tune in to make sure there's actually another West Ham fan out there. Good evening, Lawrence. Oh, it looks like he's coming in now. Here he is. Hey, it's working now.
It's working now. Sorry about that, fellas.
No, don't worry about it.
How you guys doing?
Very well. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Appreciate it. Hope you guys are well.
Very well.
Well, I mean, you guys are doing way better than my team right now. That's why I'm wearing black. It's a sad days. Sad days.
Good evening, everyone in the chat. Good evening, Andrew. And again, good evening, Ian. Hope you're well as well. Good evening, Malcolm. No, it's all sorted now, Gary. So we're here now. Everything is all working now. So here we are. Yeah, and Paulson looks like is the ref. Even Wacky's just said it there. So good evening, Coffee. Beer, good evening. Looking forward to the match on Monday as well. So you're good 7-0. Evening a little bit late. Good evening. Hope you're well, Tom. Yeah, just we are because we got the opposition fan on tonight as well. So you're. I know it's Monday. Our game's on Monday, Mason. But do you think we've got an opportunity for another 3 points since after the international break is now finished?
Hopefully, I just hope I don't slug off a little bit. Obviously, with the international break and on the Formula One. Hopefully, we don't start off as some clubs tend to do after the international break when they're on good form. Hopefully, we'll do. Hopefully, we keep that one going.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally. I mean, we should have enough to win this game. I mean, sometimes West Ham can make it a little bit difficult against us at home. They have done it at times previously. Of course, just winning out. We just got the win 4-3 last season. We had to come from 3-1 down. It was a draw, 1-1 draw before that. They did hammer us 4-2 on the opening day of the 2021-22 season when fans all came back during after COVID as well. But let's get your thoughts there. What's your name, by the way?
I am Italy Jet. My name is it's Gino, but my stage name is Italy Jet. I do other sports content along with a Premier League show, which I do called Let the Mayhem Begin. So it's a UK show, and we do that every Monday.
Oh, that's cool. So, Gino, how are you feeling for the game on Monday night? Do you feel you've got any hope, or is it one of those games I'm thinking there's no chance?
So this is what I said on my show. I said this could either be a 3-0 or 3-1 win Newcastle, because our coach is now on a time clock where if we lose against Newcastle and against Arsenal, he could be sacked. And we already have, interesting enough, we have 4 guys that are up, like on our target list. Here's the thing about our team right now. I could see Bowen scoring 1 goal because he had a really good international break with you guys with
really
England.
Good goal he scored as well.
Very shifty, very powerful on that right side. He can definitely, he's good with the assists as well. And that left foot, he's becoming a really big star, and that's why he's our captain right now after Rice left. But this game is going to be definitely, I think, 3-1 Newcastle. I know over the years we have had some really good matchups against you guys, especially going to St. James Park. We've been competitive, and you even coming, to Lund Stadium, you've been very competitive. But overall, we're in shambles. Kudos did not have a good international break, and everything is shifting downward. It looks like we're going to stay with the 4-3-3, 3 up top, 3 in the middle, and 4 in the back. It looks like Fabianski, it looks like he's going to be starting again. So overall, I don't see it this game coming together.
I mean, I'm just very surprised the start West Ham have had. They had a decent transfer window, signed some decent players, but where do you think it's all going wrong at the moment for Lopetegui at the minute?
To be fair, I think it's a little bit of, we look really good on paper. We spent over 150 million in the transfer window.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things where if you look good on paper, it's got to produce all on the pitch. And it just hasn't done that. Lopetegui brought in some very good players, and even players came in because of the name. But overall, it's kind of like a David Moyes in his later years after the Conference League win. It just...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, do you think they should have...
They don't believe in him. What?
Do you think they should have let Moyes go?
It was time. It was time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know a lot of fans here, but I heard this. A lot of your fans say they want him back now.
Say that again?
A lot of the fans, some of the West Ham fans I've been hearing say they actually now want him back.
No, I think it needs to go in a different direction, in my personal opinion.
It's been in management a long time, isn't he?
Well, and not only that, I think the playing style of Moyes and Lopetegui is kind of the same. And I think that's also why it's not coming together as well. So I think it's more of, we need someone that's going to be powerful attacking up front and not focus on the defense so much.
Can I quickly come in here, Peter?
Mm-hmm.
The only job I can see David Moyes now, Everton. I think he'll go back to Everton if Sean Dates gets sacked.
It's a possibility.
I think he'll go back to Everton.
Mm-hmm. Coffee's watching this at 3:45 over out in India. Oh, what's happened there, Tom? Dare I wonder? Wilson usually loves scoring against West Ham. He does. I mean, Mason, he
does, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mason, here's the question. Is he going to be returned on Monday night?
Yes. In a way. Coffee, I've sent the... by the way, just to let Coffee know, I've sent the message to him in the group chat. Yeah, I think you probably will.
And there's talk of Trippier returning as well. Which, in a way, I wouldn't be surprised if Wilson still didn't make it on Monday, because how many times has he been said he's going to be back for this game? It was going to be the international break before that, and he just hasn't come back yet. But we'll wait and see. I think he might make it for Monday, I really do. But he's not going to start the game at all. And neither will Trippier, because Livermento's playing really, really good at the moment as well, Mason. So Trippier is definitely not walking straight back in the team either, because you kind of drop Tino at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I think he'll start the same team as Forest.
He could well do.
But
Always.
I think that will happen. I think he's going to keep it the same.
He could do. Or will Tonali come back in? Or is Tonali just going to be a bit patient because Longstaff hasn't been playing that bad?
Unless he'll make the one change on Monday he'll put Tonali in for Longstaff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it will happen. I think Tonali will get in there. He had a great international break. He was one of our. He was. So I'm an Italian. I follow all the Italy international, and he is the difference maker. And I think overall, I think overall he's going to be. I think he'll get back in the starting lineup.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be an interesting lineup because Eddie could keep it the same. Keep the team that's been working. Don't change something that's been working in a way.
I totally get that. The hot hand. I totally get the hot hand.
If Tonali does come in, then you can understand why. Coffee is based in India, just to let you know, Ian. It depends if my boys actually turn up or not, but definitely something not right at my club at the minute. Yeah, Wacky, also a West Ham fan, is really, really concerned about this game as well. And you've got a welcome from Julie J there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely thought Lopetegui would have done better. A lot of people think that went past the training ground, West Ham training ground yesterday with some tall dogness.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
I'm just doing up at signs and listen to the streamer. Fair enough, Coffee. Bowman's a good player. He is a good player.
Bowen's the future of England in the starting lineup. I think he will get in eventually. I think right now it's too stacked, but I think Bowen is becoming that guy. He is our it guy. So I can only imagine what he could do with the England national team eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. Rather you or me at that time, but it warmer. It's nutrient schedule, so nobody can see how shy we are. Says well. Word on the street, swapping Murphy for Bowen. I don't think Gino would take that at the moment. He'd want to keep Bowen as much as we can. But would it be surprised if there's clubs after him?
No, they're gonna continue to come after him, but he signed an 8-year extension last year, so he's got a big contract still. And honestly, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen in the chat and you guys, I don't think his father-in-law would let him out of London. Yeah, you know what I mean. The actor.
Yeah,
he won't let him out of there.
I do miss Moises leaving in his black car. Yeah, remember that. Julie says, "Well, Paquetá play. He's been on the bench as of late. Is that right?"
Yeah, but he'll be back in. I have a feeling he will. And also, he's been rumored to go back to Brazil in January. But I still think, to me, I think he should be on the bench. But I feel like he's going to squeak by in the starting lineup. But I would like Somerville to stay on that left side.
I mean, Somerville. I think.
I think Somerville's been one of West Ham's best this season.
Yeah, I think he has done very well as well. Good evening, Robert.
This guy's good games and bad games, but he plays with it too much. But him and Bowen had that great connection last 2 years, but this year they just can't find a way.
Good evening, Tony. Hope you're well. Ian thinks Wilson won't be back. Wilson back on Monday in physio by Tuesday, says Wacky. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Shane Wilson and Antonio don't have their podcast anymore. That banter was hilarious. I've seen that. I don't know if you've seen that as well, Gino, where there's always having to carry on with each other.
Honestly, it was a little annoying. It was a good product, but them going back and forth was a little annoying. Like not just because they're friends. You could tell they're really good friends. But you could tell it became a little bit of a distraction, and it just became a rivalry between them now.
Yeah.
And how funny would that be, though, if Wilson ended up with West Ham, or if Antonio decides to go to Newcastle, even back to Forest? But no. Yeah.
That's it. I wouldn't be surprised if considering the possibility of a January bid for Wilson when thinking how much he plays. Well, there's talk that he could leave in the January window. West Ham fans are the most like us, totally different to the rest of the London clubs. I've been there a few times and always been impressed by the supporters, says Malcolm. Again,
apparently,
it's like
apparently West Ham have settled for Monday night. That's what I've heard.
Oh, have they?
They've sent out Monday night.
Say that again. Say that again.
What did you say? Yeah, I think you were cut out a bit, Mason. Sorry.
The full allocation for the West Ham fans on Monday night sold out.
Oh,
so
well.
it's a sellout.
I mean, but in a way, Gino, you gotta kind of feel sorry for the West Ham fans because, like, it's a long journey all the way from London up to Newcastle. Of course, it's a Monday night game. People having to take work off, stay overnight, or they're gonna have to head back home while the game's possibly still playing if they need the last train home, particularly if they're not coming up particularly or by bus or something.
Yeah, I could see it going either way, especially the last game of the Premier League too, you know. Especially the last game too.
Yeah, again, it's Sky. Don't think of the fans at all, Mason, at all.
No, they don't.
I've tried to look see what the last train is from
It's gonna be Leo. This is a one from Coffee. I'm gonna ask this to you, Gino.
Peter.
Yeah.
Is after the last train to London's is 25 to 10.
Still, the games could still be playing. Still, it's a high likely chance the game's still gonna be playing. I'm gonna ask this to you, Gino. Do you think West Ham fans miss Upton Park after moving to the London Stadium? Considering there's talks we are looking at a new stadium.
I think they do, but I think it's a great stadium for West Ham, even though the history is at Upton Park. But I personally think with the fans, it's 50-50. I would say the newer fans, I think, like it, but I would say the people that have been following the club for a very, very long time. You know, I'm a retro guy. I like old school stuff. So when it comes to jerseys and stadiums, I'm more 50-50 with it because I like the history of it. So I would say newer fans, yes, and I'd say the other fans definitely another 50. So I'd say 50-50.
It's an interest. I mean, I never got a chance to go to Upton Park. I have been to the London Stadium twice. It is a canny ground again. The only, as I mentioned, the downside I say about the London Stadium is the pitch is too far away from the fans because it's got the racetrack just quite near it. So that's the only thing because it is a really nice ground. It's just the pitch is too far away. That's as I mentioned.
Like with Upton Park, you're like closer to the fans, while the Olympic Stadium's like 10-15 meters away from the if you like in front like right at the front, you're like 10-15 meters away. But when you're up in the guard, you're like 60 meters. I thought.
Yeah, well, that was remember the last.
You know, the government had built that for the Olympics, but somehow they gave it to West Ham for free.
Well, they did, yeah. I've just read that one. Danny Dyer won't have it. Tiger still with his Eddie Howe out. If Somerville left, would West Ham fans be thinking, "Don't leave us this way"? Says Tom.
Yeah, we want to see more of Somerville. The fans and especially me wanted him in the summertime. So I think if it does happen with rumors of Paqueta going back to Brazil in January, the rumors of Guido Rodriguez going back to Real Betis, even regrets even coming here. I think Somerville would get more playing time. And I think it's going to eventually work out for him. But with the patience with him, I totally get it. So I don't want to. And I think the fans would be on me with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Mason, we've seen that Sven Botman's been posting on his social media that he's now nearing a close to return. I mean, when can you see him now coming back in, Mason?
Can I just quickly come on and put some of it before I go on and put Botman?
Yeah.
If he pulls up trees like what he did against Liverpool, scoring the winner in the 90th minute, then you've got one hell of a player there, to be honest. I think it's just this time, I think this is he's settling in the season. Once you get the season out of the way, you'll get one hell of a player. Because if he pulls up trees like what he did against Liverpool, then you got one hell of a player.
Yeah, absolutely.
But going on with Botman, I would say end of Christmas. End of the year.
End of Christmas.
Please, because I don't want him to rush back. Because we
don't want him rushing back.
Who did we do it with last season? Murphy. Don't rush him back. Just
no.
We've got James Bunsen. So who can have that date of like when he can come back, when he can be on the bench. To me, if I was James Bunce, I would just keep him out for the rest of the year. Bring him back and put him on the bench for the Spurs game on the 4th of January.
Possibly could.
Put him on
but
the
good
bench.
to see he is starting the return, which is good to hear.
I would keep him till the Spurs game on the 4th of January.
Absolutely. Another question from Coffee I'm going to ask you, Gino. Do you see Hendrick joining West Ham on loan? What's the situation with Fulrig?
And Hendrick, I don't see him going to West Ham. I think he will go back to Brazil on loan. Overall, Fulkrug, it's kind of a mystery situation, gentlemen, because he hasn't even reported back to like West Ham at all. He's been in Germany doing rehab. He had a really weird injury, and it's taken him longer to even come back. So he hasn't even been in communication with the club.
Wow.
So it's been up and down. And I hope he returns sometime too, because we definitely need that striker. But overall, it's been kind of a ghost town.
I've heard, because it's a long 3 hours from King's Cross, on the train, Fulrook's injured, Fulrook's been injured, but I think talk of him wanting to leave already, says Julie. Not as far as Stratford. Could be worse. Could be a Carlisle supporter travelling to Plymouth. Yeah, that's how far Carlisle going all that way. If we have a new stadium, I like a big square style stadium like Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund. Hands down the best stadium I've been to. I can imagine, Tom, because you were out there for the Dortmund game last season in the Champions League. Well, that went over your heads, didn't it? Says Tom, it did. I got it. It's an age thing. It's going to take Sven some time to get back to sharpness, and he's going to be very unsure of that knee for a while. He will be. But hopefully, if Bunce keeps him in the right direction, hopefully he'll be okay. Watching one of the Community Gods in the Jungle, Richard Coles, you've got it on, have you? I got it, Tommy, because I'm all this great era, Julie, says Andrew. So we know Fulric has said he's already out injured, and Kudus is still saving another 2-game suspension, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he'll be back either the next game or the game after that. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, I mean, because what did he get? What did he get the other charge, the other 2 game on top? Because we know he got the 3 for what he did in the game.
There is a lot. It was just that, but also there is some stuff going on behind the scenes with Lopanegi. So it's just a bad situation in general, and that's why I think caused him to have a bad international break.
Possibly could have well have done, because he is a really, really good player. I think he has
difference maker when he's on.
Definitely a really good player. Yes, I think he's a really fantastic player. Since you signed him last season, I thought
got him cheap too, really cheap, like 20 million, 25 million. It was super cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Is there any other players still out missing as well?
Uriella lost his job to Fab. As of right now, Fulkrug is still gone. Overall, I think Alvarez, it had a red card, so I don't think he's going to be in this game. I think Suchek is going to come in and then everything up and down with Guido right now. I don't know if he's going to be starting or not. But overall, it's still a full squad. It's a mixture of young and veteran players on the bench, but the starting lineup is definitely full of veterans at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who do you see the main threat from us? Because
for you guys,
yeah,
Tonali and Isak always come up to mind. I think those players are going to be. I've always worried when every time those 2 players are on, Isak can score at least a couple goals against us. If you guys come in strong immediately in the first, I would say 15 minutes, it's not going to be a game anymore.
I mean, we know Isak is definitely going to start on Monday, Mason. I mean,
you're not saying that.
I seen that goal that was choked off from Sweden, and what an absolute stinker of a decision that was.
Mm-hmm.
No. I was going to mention that you not say that that bit of trickery he did in the game.
Oh, I did see that. That was incredible. But I'm sorry, like that goal that was choked off was absolutely well wrong.
And then Gordon, yeah.
I'm sorry, like it felt like we had a Premier League referee in that. That must felt like there was a Premier League referee in that game. Well, I'm sorry, that was an absolutely shocking decision not to give Isak that goal.
To be honest, I think Gordon will be up for it on Monday with scoring that goal against Ireland on Sunday. I think he'll be up. I think his confidence will be up through the roof on Monday league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it was great to see him score. He did very, very well. It was great to see two of our other two, Lewis Hall and Livramento as well, who where I'm up to with my comments. I don't get why we saw disjointed at the moment, says Wacky. And again, another question, another one from Wacky. He says, I'll ask you as well about this, Gino. He's very baffled about letting Ward-Prowse go out on loan.
To be fair, I think everyone was a little shocked, but at the same time, it wasn't Stedman's signing. It was Moyes' signing. Moyes wanted him, and Stedman didn't. So it was one of those things where they bought 3 new players over him. So it was kind of like the writing on the wall, even though I'd love to have Ward-Prowse in this lineup right now. But that's the reason, because of the situation.
Can I quickly come in here, ask him a question? I forgot your name again. Sorry.
Okay.
Do you think with the Gino? Do you think the way Nottingham Forest have got James Ward-Prowse playing, does that kind of feel disappointed that he isn't getting a chance under Lopetegui with the way he's getting played under by Nuno?
Yeah, I'm extremely surprised. I thought they would use him a different way and him getting more opportunities. I know Forest has got the hot hand in the moment. I know they're doing well, but no, I was talking to a bunch of St. Louis. So we have a St. Louis Hammers club that we all watch games live with, and we were all talking the other day, like, what is going on with Ward-Prowse? Like, he should still be getting those opportunities. He's great on corners. He's great in the counter attack. He's great at crashing the net. I just don't understand. Maybe everyone's got the hot hand at the moment, and maybe it's just a coaching thing. But that's what I think, Mason.
Lawrence says Alvarez is back for this game. I think it was 2 years in the game, so just a 1-game ban. So it looks like you have Alvarez back.
Yeah, but I think this is going to be a different lineup. Like I said, I think it's going to be same the 4-3-3, but I think there's going to be some switching all around because of everything going on since Lopetegui is, the question at the moment of not even coming back. So I think there's going to be a little bit of a change. So if he's starting, okay, great, but down the line, I kind of need to see a little bit more from Alvarez because his mind's not there right now. He keeps getting these bonehead plays, and he keeps costing us a lot right now.
Going to Wacky Gordon Isak will give us headaches.
Really?
Yes, that's what Wacky thinks. Because he's a West Ham fan as well. This is what I'm not looking forward to because Coffee has put the officials on. Craig Colston.
Oh gosh, no.
Assistant referees Andy Smart and Greg Hull. 4th official Tony Harrington. Chris Kavanagh's on VAR, and assistant VAR is Tim Wood.
Peter, can I quickly come in here about Craig Pawson? Is he got something to do with the whole David Good saga as well? Because I've read something he is.
Not so sure what it was. I can't remember.
If Tomlin is still watching, because I think I've seen him on the Toon Review saying he's involved with the David Good saga.
All right. Again, I've not really read it.
I'm sure Tom Lynch had said it.
Yeah, but again, what I will say on the David Coote situation, if he has unfortunately got an addiction with what's happened, then he go and gets the help immediately. He needs to get his life back on track. I'm not sure, but I think yellows reset soon, so Post will book J7 in this game, no doubt. Unfortunately, the 5 yellow cards for 1 match ban resets after Christmas, so there's still unfortunately a bit of time. Wacky, so we've still got Joe Linton on 4 yellow cards. We've still got Fabian Schär on 4 yellow cards as well. So again, if they do get booked tomorrow, they will pick up a 1-game suspension. We already know that Dan Burn picked up his 5th yellow card against Forest, so he sits out this game on Monday for us. But Mason, it's a great opportunity now to see what Lloyd Kelly can do.
Yeah, I think obviously with the suspension of Byrne, I think this is the great time of Lloyd Kelly.
Yep,
coming in because I think unfortunately he isn't a left back. He's more for left centre back, and I think this is a good opportunity of him getting some valuable game. I think with his height, would probably put a few West Ham players probably put Bourne off, especially because the size comparisons of Bourne and Kelly. I think if we probably change. I just don't think I was going to change up the defense, but it doesn't matter. I want to keep it with Kelly.
We'll keep the rest the same. But there'll be a change because Burns suspended. So obviously the obvious one is going to be Lloyd Kelly coming in for Dan Burn.
To be honest, I'm going to say it now. I'm probably going to get a bit of stick for this. I'm happy Burn suspended, and he's a local lad, but
he has been quite. I mean, he has been quite sluggish. Him and Shea have been quite sluggish this season. They have. And just a shame we've also been dealt with a blow with Emil Kraft, who got injured in training and will now will miss out the remaining of this year with a broken collarbone. So it looks like he could be missing for 8 weeks, which is a bit of a blow because now, Mason, Fabian Schär is the only right centre back we've got now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Alex Murphy was a right centre back. He isn't. He's a left centre back.
No, he's definitely left foot. I'm sure he is.
Especially with Craig Pawson being referee and we're being the ref on Monday night. Fabian Shaw needs to keep his head. He needs to keep his head. Fabian Shaw on there Monday because if he does anything stupid in that game again, especially with him with Pawson being ref, and he gets sent off, fucked.
That's what I hope he does. I hope he keeps his cool because that's what happened. It was Craig Pawson who sent him off in the first game of the season. So, good evening, Wayne. Haven't been around for a while, but I'm back. Pete Mason, Hammers fan, all the chat. Hope you're keeping well, Wayne. Good to see you back. Good evening, David. I think being out does you a favour pace-wise at the back. Again, because this is Kelly's opportunity now. I want to see Kelly getting that opportunity now. I really, really do. Says just see shout everyone in the chat.
I agree with David here. It's always been a tight games with you guys. It's very competitive games.
It is. It has. They have been competitive games between Newcastle and West Ham. They really have. Malcolm's asking Wacky in the chat. I'll ask this on you, Gino. Would you take a point now, or do you hold out for the win?
Oh man, that's such an interesting question. Honestly, we need a spark. I don't think a tie's enough. I definitely want to win, especially you guys are on a winning streak right now. So, and we just need to get back to form, get it back to business, get back to everything, just to get our confidences going up against the next game against Arsenal. So I would try to go for the win, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, because he's under pressure, Lopetegui, at the moment.
For sure, exactly.
He really, really is under pressure at the moment. He is going to want the points to try and help him get back because West Ham, I think they should. I don't think West Ham should be in that position in the league table. With the players they've signed.
Yeah,
I expected
amen.
Them I expected them to be a lot more better. It's just I'm just really puzzled.
Amen.
Yeah, as well. So yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely. Yes, I remember that as well.
Yeah.
I've just that's not one missing. I agree with you. Do you see us leaving in January or in summer, apart from our manager? Oh, yes. So, question. So, Wacky is asking the same thing. Do you see in this Lopetegui leaving in the January or the? Do you see any? I mean, he's going on about players leaving. Do you see any players leaving?
To be
Apart from the
fair,
manager.
to be fair, I do see Paqueta and Guido going. I still think we're going to be having. I think Antonio still stays. I do think Somerville stays, but I could see Luis Guarami, the teenager we got from Brazil. I could see him going on loan. I could see us 50-50 with Danny Ings. But I think Antonio doesn't leave in January. I think he's a free agent in the summer, so I think he goes. I think Cresswell goes in the summer as well. Soler, there's been like a little bit of stuff going on with Soler, Carlos Soler, that he might be going back to Paris, but I don't see that happening. I think he still stays with us. But I think Alvarez goes next year. I think Kudos goes next year. Apart from that, Sofao, I've heard rumors of him going in January. But other than that, it seems like the squad will still be the same other than Areola. I think we need a true number one goalkeeper instead of Fab. But I think Areola definitely leaves in January.
What's up with Areola at the moment?
He made a lot of bonehead mistakes the 3 or 4 games before
right.
Fab came in, and I think Fab has been a great service of a backup position, and that's just how it happened. He just lost his job.
Right. Because Fabianski's getting...
He's getting on a bit now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he just hasn't been on a hot streak since he came back from that first international break.
That's true. Julie was there when West Ham beat us in 2002. I remember that game very well.
That wasn't Moyes though? Oh, there we go. So it's Pellegrini. Yeah,
I was there. Pellegrini.
Yeah, I don't think
Pellegrini went there. You beat us in 3-0 in 2018, which was Rafa's last season. He did the double overs that season. Julie's gone on about the 2002 win, the 3-0 at Upton. Who was manager West Ham at the time again? I can't remember.
At that time?
Oh, I can't remember. Who was it?
Was there a 2-part question of that, or no?
No,
I don't think so, because I think I'm getting my years mixed up. So
don't worry about it. It's
I
Covey's favorite. Where Covey's favorite, non-favorite Newcastle chant is the West Ham on the blowing bubbles one. It is quite a catchy one.
Love it. I love it. Good with the kids. All the kids love it. They do. Yes, teenagers love belting that song too. So
I hope it's a good game. Wacky definitely be goals. Has a nice beat to it. Yeah, it does. Was a real Lawrence. Didn't realize that it was. Would our West Ham friend take Wilson in the January window? I've heard some rumors, although we do not want to swap in a deal thing because he knows he does see it.
I'm sorry.
I mean, the fact is, you've got he's very injury prone. He's 32 now. Guy's not getting any younger.
I don't want him, to be fair.
And the injuries are just piling up even more now. I mean, it's just. Fabianski, yeah, he has been a little bit.
Yeah, he has. He either plays really, really good or he just plays really, really bad. But I think a lot of it has to do with his poor formation in front of him too. So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look who was the West Ham manager when they beat us at 2000. Oh, it was definitely Roda, was it? Was it, Glenn? Hold on. It's definitely one. I'm just having a look. Yeah, it was Glenn Roder, actually. Yes, it actually was Glenn Roder. It was our manager then. Yep. Who do you want as manager? So Wacky says if Lopetegui was to go, he would take Graham Potter. So if Lopetegui was to go, he would be your replacement.
I mean, I'm looking at I know a lot of people are, they want some people want like Rodgers, some people want Potter. For me, I'm more looking at Edin, I think is Edin Terzic. Terzic.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah, sorry about the names, but I've been that's the guy I'm looking for. I know he's rumored very heavily when that happens, but I'm looking at him. I think he's very good with the squad that we have now. If you bring in a guy like Potter, that's more of a long-term goal. I think with our lineup now, I think Eden could be a great now guy.
Yeah, fans must hate Wilson. Mind how many goals you've scored against you lot. We're signing to stop that happening again. Yeah, the hospitals overcrowded already without the 365 days treatment Wilson could have needed. Pardew was manager. No, it was definitely Roda. Pardew took over West Ham in 2003. Well, that's the manager.
Please do get Rodgers, please, just to wind up the Mr. Fleming.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Keenan was a manager, but Spurs fans also. Oh, yeah. I mean, Spurs are always keen with everybody. So
absolutely. I've had a few West Ham fans keen on the Bournemouth manager, but Spurs fans also keen on him as well. He's doing great. He's doing great.
So Lawrence brings up a good point. That's actually one of the reasons why, to get the best out of our number one guy with Bowen on the side and Kudos being on the side, I think this would be a great move for West Ham, especially with the Germany connection with Stedman as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. Brendan Montrose for me hasn't really done anything.
It's just a rumor, though.
He did pretty well. Did okay with Swansea, didn't he, though, Mason? You're on mute.
He was the guy who got promoted in the Prem. He was the guy who got promoted in the
Well, he got the promoted. Didn't work out with Liverpool. He had some good, okay spells at Leicester City. Couldn't see Irrelevant going on even to go to West Ham, says Lawrence. We'll go on to the lineups. I mean, do you know what starting lineup do you think Lopetegui is going to put out on Monday night?
Honestly, I think it's going to be, since Kudos is out, I think it's going to be Somerville and Bowen on the left and right side. I think Antonio is going to start. Everyone thinks Alvarez is going to start. I don't think he is. I think it's going to be Paqueta. I think it's going to be Souček. And then I think no matter what, I think Guido's going to start. So whether it happens or not, but I think Wan-Bissaka is going to be on that right. Topadito is going to be in the middle along with Kilman. Emerson will be on the left, and Fab will be in goal.
Interesting one. Well, Mason will do run through ours. Ian says, lucky you're a mod wacky or you'd be timed out. Right then, let's kick it off, Mason. Goalkeeper, easy decision.
Pope.
Nick.
Yep, that's an easy one. Nick Pope in goal. We know he's our number one goalkeeper. We know his kicking's a little bit all over the place at the moment, but he's our number one goalkeeper. So, yep, easy decision with Nick Pope. Okay, so in a right back, I believe will be Tino still. Trippier looks like he could well be returning, but I think Tino keeps his place for me. I think this is a player that's now really starting to improve massively for us now. He did well on very international duty as well. So Tino goes in at right back for me. Okay. Back to you, Mason. One of the centre-back roles.
Kelly.
So that'll be the left centre-back. So, yep, Lloyd Kelly, we believe, will be coming in because Dan Burn will be serving a one-game suspension because of his 5th yellow card of the season. And, of course, the other one will, of course, be Fabian Schär. Did pretty well against Forest, but hopefully he can try and keep it up because we know he has been a bit sluggish this season as of late. But let's see. Hopefully we can get the Fabian Schär. We know we know he is getting on now. He's 32. He's 33 next month. But let's hopefully we can still get that as well. So yeah. I really like Johnson as a right wing back, says Wacky. Oh, Ben Johnson, yeah. Should be able to play more over the next month.
He's at Ipswich still.
Oh, is he at Ipswich, is he? I don't know.
No, he's at Ipswich now.
Trippier will play more over the next month with the games coming up. Depends. Maybe the cup game, he might, if he's looking to start Trippier, it's probably going to be against Brentford in the cup where we could do a little bit of rotation there. But I think Tino doesn't deserve to have to be taken out the side for me. So That's the next one. Right, left back, Mason.
Left back, Hall. You can't replace Lewis Hall.
No, definitely not. Absolutely not. He's been fantastic, and he was brilliant on international duty as well. First choice left back he should be. Again, I'm not saying this because he plays for the team I support, but England hasn't had a decent left back for a while. I know we've had players like Chilwell be terrible for England. Luke Shaw's just completely made of glass at the moment. It should be Lewis Hall playing for England. It really, really should be. Okay, let's go into midfield now. So first spot, of course, will be in that midfield. That man there, Mr. Bruno. Too important for us. Really, really is. We're really seeing the Bruno now. He's doing well to get there to prove a point as a captain of the club now. So definitely Bruno in there for me. Okay, next one in midfield, Mason.
Yeah, Joe Linton.
Joe Linton. Or do you not think he's going to play a bit more further forward?
Willock? Yeah, Willock.
We'll go Willock then. Yep, I think it'll be Willock. I think Willock's been really good since he's now been more fully fit. Now I think Willock, we definitely get something out of Joe Willock when he's fully fit, and I've been impressed with Willock's this season. I really, really have, and good to see him. And hopefully, I believe he'll be in that start lineup as well. Last one. This is a tough one. Is it going to be Tonali? Is it going to be Longstaff? Oh, right. I think it will still be Longstaff. Again, that's no disrespect to Tonali, but Longstaff hasn't been playing that bad as of lately, to be fair. So I think Longstaff will keep his place at the moment. I really, really do. And Tonali will definitely come on in the second half. So Tonali possibly just got to be a little bit patient at the moment. But again, Eddie's gonna have that selection headache in the midfield. He really, really is. So
that's a good problem to have, though.
That's what you want. You want to give the manager a headache. You do. Mm-hmm. Same as last two games apart from Burn. Yeah, Ian thinks it'll be Longstaff as well, which is what I've gone with as well. Right, we're going to attack at 3, Mason. Are you going to see him again?
Gordon. Yeah, Gordon. I think Gordon will be on the high up.
Yeah, Gordon will definitely play. And on one of the other sides, it'll be Joe Linton. I mean, Mason could, again, rotation between the two players on both sides.
Yeah, I would probably think that as well.
Yeah, I think it will be, definitely as well.
Especially Gordon scoring in the international break. He's got the hot hand at the moment. And you got Barnes as a great backup as well.
Absolutely. Totally. Yeah, Bruno will see his bestie. Yep, pack it up.
Yeah.
Managers don't fix what isn't broken. If it's working, they stick with it. Absolutely what can they do? Fully expect Fulham to be sitting in the top 4 this weekend. What a job Marco's doing. Yeah, he's doing very well.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I would love him at West Ham. 100%.
Yeah, he's doing very well, to be fair, with Fulham. No matter, we know his press conferences are not the greatest, but he's done very well as a manager this season. He has. People, we've been excellent lately, but I've supported Newcastle to worry we could slip up, but I hope we really don't. Hopefully that doesn't happen, Malcolm. Who Julie thinks it'll be Tonali to come in. Is right. Right, last one through the middle, Mason, up front.
Isaac.
Yeah, that is it. So Alexander Isak up front as the middle. So again, we will recap the starting 11 again, what we think it's going to be. So in goal, Nick Pope, the back 4 of Tino Livramento, Fabian Schär, Lloyd Kelly, Lewis Hall, the midfield 3 of Bruno Guimaraes, Joel Willock, and Sean Longstaff, and the attacking 3 of Joe Linton, Anthony Gordon, and Alexander Isak. Let us know, guys, if that's going to be the starting 11. Again, get your starting 11 down in the live chat and get your score predictions in as well of what you think will happen on Monday night. I hope, Murphy,
okay.
Julie, I hope you are wrong with Murphy, because I think Murphy's been terrible, unfortunately, this season. Anyone got a bet on Fossula to get one over 1 minute this game? we'll see what happens if he does. Because if Gorn is starting to tire out, if Isak starts to tire out of gas, interesting. Oh, Bruno off the bench, thinks Julie. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I think Bruno is in the starting 11 for me. Murphinho on the bench, says Coffee. Why? We know Murphy's your favourite player. Bonds will probably come off the bench for me as
that's
well.
what I think too,
as well. Mason, if you just want to put your score prediction in the banner for when we come to read them out at the end of the show. I'll just get mine in as well. So, yeah, Kudus was so good against us last season. Huge relief him being missing for this one. Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it.
Covey says, I hope Osceola gets some game time. I would like to see him get some more game time. If we're in a good position, controlling the game, we're winning comfortably. If Isak tires out, take him off, give Osceola a bit of opportunity.
Piano, I've got a draw in my banner, but this is my special prediction because every time I put this prediction down, we've won it.
Oh, you might get stick for that, Mason.
No, but Peter, it's happened a couple of times and we've won.
My head's telling me 3-1-2 will be hot.
David's got it.
That's what I think.
David's got it.
Yes, 85. To answer David R. Kudos has a release clause 85 to 90 million.
Oh wow! There you are. Wacky's saying he sees a 3-1-2.
Same,
but
3-1.
He's
3-1 as well for me as well.
But my heart's saying a draw. So Wacky, he's going. But his heart's saying that West Ham could come to St James's and take a point. I made Bonds. I knew what you meant. You put. I think you already put. Oh, you're. Did you? I think you put Bonds in there, didn't you, Julie? Evening. Good evening, Yop. I hope you're keeping well. Good to see you in the chat as well. But Mason, we think this is a game we should be looking to try and get a win. We want to start climbing up the league now. Because we want to get back into Europe. So
yeah, we've got to win these tighter games, and hopefully we'll do it.
Absolutely. I mean, if we don't pick up the 3 points, is Eddie going to be under pressure?
A little bit.
I feel we all massively underestimate the Hammers. This manager needs a result, says David. Good point. I mean, I want to get your thoughts on this, Gino. I mean, what did you make of some of our fans getting on Eddie's back, considering we were starting to dip a little bit in some games? Like, we lost to Brighton at home. We did lose to Chelsea away. Some of the games we should have won that we possibly didn't. Like, we got absolutely took apart at Fulham.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of some of the criticism that Eddie Howe's been getting from some of our fans? Do you think he's the right man for the job still?
I think he's still the right man for the job. I like what Howe has done for Newcastle in general. I do understand Mason's point. You got to win those games that you know that you're going to win and they feel like that they can win. But overall, you guys are on a little bit of a winning streak. It's a very tough to play in the Premier League. Every single game is like a playoff game. So it's, in my personal opinion, I would still keep Howe. I still like Howe. I still think he's doing a good job. But overall, the fans, you're either going to be up and down. Each week, it's always an up and down thing. So for me, I would still like him.
Yeah, because I was starting to drift a little bit towards Howe, but the other games he's starting to prove us wrong. We just want to keep that going now. That's the main thing, because we've got players capability of winning football games. We really, really do.
For sure. You guys got the lineup, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, Malcolm's going for a 2-0 win. As well. Wacky said, where's Chippers tonight? Is he going through his DVD collection with hand cream in a rag? I don't know what Chippers is doing right now. I couldn't tell you, Wacky. I really, really couldn't tell you at all, Wacky, what he's doing. I think it was the way you played got the fans upset. It wasn't good, not the tune way. That's why you won like Josie there to defend. Exactly, Wacky. Mourinho possibly a few years ago I would have, but now, no. I don't think he has it for the Premier League now. I don't think his jobs intend to last long now. Wacky. I mean, we know he worked out on this. We know he resigned on with Spurs because of the whole European Super League situation, but didn't last long at Man United. City didn't last long and has returned back to Chelsea, unfortunately, as well. He just hasn't lasted long in jobs as of late. That's the thing. And
I think I agree with David, by the way, David R, with the international break came at a bad time for you guys. Could come at a good time for my team, maybe. But I think you guys are on a good streak there. Could come then, could not. I don't know. But overall, I think he's right.
Yeah. Again, I'm just looking at Mourinho's jobs as of late. Roma from 2021 to 2024, not a very long time. Spurs, couple of years. Man United 2016 to 2018. Yep, didn't last long there. Again, Chelsea 2013 to 2015. Again, he's just not lasted in a job for a very long time when he's been as of late. So, Talksport are reporting that West Ham have sounded out Terzic as a potential replacement.
Yeah, that's been going on all day. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, Mason, I want to get your thoughts on this quickly because a certain Mr. Agbonlahor is like been having a little thingy about telling Isak that he should definitely go to Arsenal.
Why did you not say that about Watkins or Duran? Just watch it. I said in the group chat this afternoon in his little rant. Why did he not pick on Watkins, Duran, McGinn? Them times of players for that, but no, he goes up and completely sees it. They should take Isak from Newcastle. Bloke's a nutter. I don't want to rant too much because it is getting late.
Expected high tempo, high energy, and turn game may be a very open game, says Wacky. Even in Prime Marino would usually go stale at clubs after 3 seasons, though he'd usually win the league in season 2. Hasn't been the same since the incident with Eva Carnerio in 2015. Good point there, Lawrence. Eddie Howe's not to blame for that poor run of form, in my opinion. It's the more the feature the likes of Mitchell, says Geordie. I think West Ham will go 1-0 up in the first half. 2 goals from Isak, Gordon, Bonds, 3-1 up. West Ham pull one back, squeaky bum time. 3-2 win, says Coffee for us. How is not doing well? He's doing brilliant. Agree with that. Even Gino's just said the same in the chat as well. Also did see Paul talking some idiots saying Botman should go to Liverpool after he's yes, I've seen that as well. Gabby will always have a dig at us. We are always in his head. Bonglaw looks like he's ran into the back of a Pogbus face. One of my best mates online is called Chubba. He's a Hammers fan. I like the club just because.
Nice, man.
Nice. Our mates, he means. Yeah, but that's
nice. All good.
Okay, right then. We're going to get the score predictions. So you're predicting Gino a 3-1 win to Newcastle. You're not confident at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking about along the same lines at that 3-1, 3-1 or 3-2. You guys, I think it's going to be a quiet first half for you guys. But I think the second half, you guys are a good second half team, so I think it'll be good.
Interesting, right? We'll go into Mason's prediction, and Mason, I think you might be getting a bit of stick here. Why have you gone at 2-2?
No. I'll put that down because the fact we know for a fact we'll win.
Oh, okay then.
Man, Mason keeps changing his mind, huh?
It's David always just said it's happened ever since I picked 2-2 words to win. That's what we had. We had says 2-1, and I go we heart so 2-1 to Newcastle. Ball will get the ball.
My gosh!
Ball will score, but Isak will score twice.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Love
again,
drama.
That was Mason's score prediction. This is mine for Monday night. So I'm gonna say
makes sense.
Win. Hopefully we should win this game quite comfortably. We should look to do that. I'm going to say Isak 2, and I'll say Joe Linton will score again as well. So Isak for double, and Joe Linton to get a goal as well. Gabby must be secretly running that Villa Watch account. 2-1 win. West Ham a proper club and fans, to be fair, says David. Would Italy Jet take Ten Hag? Didn't get a chance at Man United for Ten Hag.
Yeah. I said definitely.
Oh, I think the bloke's just becoming arrogant. I just nah.
He will do really good somewhere else. I mean, I think he will, but I mean, we got some connections with Ajax when he was there, so you never know. You never know. I talked about it on my show too. Someone brought that up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely."
Well, good lad, Mason. Stick with the 2-2 and follow your heart. When it comes to London fans, the West Ham fan bastards are proper good.
Appreciate that.
We always slip up when Pete predicts a comfortable win. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll see what happens. But yeah, 3-0 win is what I'm going to go for. Well then, so we are going to end the show. That's it for tonight, guys. It's been a really, really good show. Thank you to Mason being co-host, and thank you to Gino for joining us tonight. Thank you really so much for coming on tonight. Really, really appreciate that.
No, anytime, guys. I always have a lot of great respect for all the Newcastle content creators and you guys. You guys have a great show, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun Monday.
Absolutely, certainly. So again, thank you so much. Thank you everyone that's popped up in the chat as well, and thank you so much to the mods on the channel as well. Really, really thank you so much again. For you guys, remember there's no show tomorrow because I'm away up in Edinburgh for 2 nights. So next content on the channel will of course be after the game on Monday night because I'll be there as well, and Mason will be there as well. Quick thoughts after the game, fan reactions as well on the Monday after the game, and of course next day. So on the Tuesday night,
the kids game on Tuesday. Just to let you know, the kids game on Tuesday.
Oh, okay then. So you're sneaking off, so it'll just be me, and I'll try and get someone else off. It's just me, then fair play. But yes, so it'll be the match review and the player ratings then on the Tuesday night as well. So you are, and that's what we got coming up. Gino, you've got your channel as well, Italy Jet.
Thank you. Yes. So on Mondays, let the mayhem begin. That's what the show is called. It's a Premier League show where I'm on a panel with a Chelsea fan, Liverpool, and me, and we talk about all the games, preview, recaps, and the games going on the following week as well, and international break. So, yep, that's me, Italy Jet on Twitter. Appreciate you guys.
No problem. Man, you're not an easy job. I'll just quickly run through these comments. Isn't the vote happening tomorrow to do with the rule amendments? I've not heard anything about it, to be fair, Wacky. Friday Mason and all, 1-0 hamsters. Oh, are you going for a loss there, Julie?
Oh, oof.
Oh, Julie. Great show as always, PD Mason and Gino, been a pleasure. Come on. You Irons says Wacky. Good night, everyone. Take care. You as well, Julie. Excellent work. Gino and Peter Mason. Cheers, David. Everyone, good luck at our dancing competition this weekend. Mason says to you today as well. So you go. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed, remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results on YouTube. So do hit the likes if you haven't already done so yet. Please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and your job goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. 1 hour away to 2,300. Help us get there as soon as we can. We're close. Your support means everything to us on this channel. Help us get there to 2,300 as soon as we can. We are on our way to getting there. And hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video has been uploaded as well. Hit that bell to make sure you do not miss any content at all we bring out on this channel for you week in, week out. And again, if you'd like to give a donation to the channel, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month to hit the join button as well. So, yeah, few days. No content for at least a few days now. So again, it'll all be after the game on Monday night, and of course, our next live show will be Tuesday night for our match review and player ratings. Reverse psychology, says Julie. Okay, we're blowing bubbles, says Yava. Cheers in the chat. Oh, Julie, stop. I saw that last time you said that. Take care, all much you love. Cheers so much, Yava, you as well. Well then, guys. One more comment. Have a good trip, Pete. Cheers, David. I definitely will do. Well, then, guys, we'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Hope enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you all later. Good night, all. Take care.
Ciao.
How are the lads, and how are the lasses as well. See you later, guys. Good night, all, and take care.